Hello friends, I am Anvesha and I welcome all of you to this channel Aspiring Banker Anvesha. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon to get notified for the upcoming videos. I make videos on English for bank exams. I conduct free live sessions on Unacademy, so please follow my profile on Unacademy. The link has been given in the comment box. Today at 2:30 p.m. there is a free live session, and in this session I'll discuss reading comprehension for mains examination. So please don't miss the session. Please go to the link and follow my profile. Okay, so let's get started now.
Unacademy launches new batches for bank exams every week, and you will find all the top educators on Unacademy. Okay, so let's see what are the benefits of Plus subscription. So if you subscribe to Unacademy Plus, you can interact with your educator in live classes. You can download the PDFs and revise them later. You can also watch the recorded sessions of the live classes. Also, the entire syllabus is covered in a structured way if you subscribe to Plus. Okay, so these are the benefits of subscribing to Unacademy Plus. Also, there are live tests and quizzes with each course. Okay, now let's look at the different batches that are getting launched. Okay, so this one is RBI Grade B Crash Course. Okay, and in this course both the prelims and mains examinations will be covered. The next one is a batch for CET 2021. Okay, and in this batch also all your subjects related to CET will be covered. The next one is targeted for SBI PO 2021. Okay, then this one is for IBPS PO 2021. So all these batches are there, and every week new batches are getting launched. So if you want to prepare in a structured way, don't wait, take the subscription now. So if you want to subscribe to Unacademy Plus, use coupon code ANNIE for a 10% discount on the subscription cost. Now you can use this coupon code ANNIE for all the categories available like bank, SSC, railway, UPSC, CAT, JE. For any category you can use this coupon code ANNIE. Also, there is a combo pack SSC plus bank. So if you want to prepare for both these exams together, you should take the combo pack. Okay.
So in this video today I'll discuss how I improved my score in English. So as you know, in IBPS PO mains this year I have scored 34 out of 40 in English, and in IBPS PO prelims this year I have scored 30 out of 30. So yes, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I did was reading the book Plinth to Paramount by Neetu Singh, English grammar book. Now I did not try to cram the grammar rules. Okay, I just read it like a storybook. I had interest in English, so it was not a very big deal for me to complete the book. But if you don't have interest and if you try to cram all the grammar rules, it is going to be very difficult for you. I absolutely don't suggest that. Okay, don't cram the grammar rules. So what I did was I just read it like a storybook, and I did not take much time to finish a chapter. So it hardly took me 45 to 50 minutes to finish one chapter, and then after that I solved the exercise questions. Now mind you, in my first reading I did not solve the exercise questions, but I solved all the exercise questions when I started taking classes on Unacademy Plus. Okay, but I would highly recommend you to solve the exercise questions from whichever book you are studying. Okay, whichever grammar book you follow, please solve the exercise questions, because otherwise you won't be able to learn. Okay, now that is one thing that I did. Now the next thing is reading. Now yes, I read something or the other every day. Now I was not interested in newspapers. I was really not fond of newspapers, but you should read newspaper, because newspaper will help you build an insight on the daily happenings around you. Okay, now this thing will help you actually in your interview. But I did not read newspaper daily. Instead of reading newspaper, I used to solve reading comprehension. Okay, now the thing that you should do is you should read newspaper and also solve reading comprehension. Okay, apart from that, I read actually many storybooks, many novels. Now I would not recommend you doing that, because that will you will end up wasting your time. Okay, instead of focusing on novels, spending your time on novels, it is better that you read newspaper. Now if you don't like reading editorial, if you don't like reading political news, go for sports page, read the sports section. Okay, then if editorials don't interest you, read the other portions, but don't skip the newspaper. Read every day. Okay, give 45 to 50 minutes or 1 hour of your time to newspaper every day, every single day. Okay, but I did not do that anyways. So I used to read novels. So I read many books, many books, like I can name them, but I don't think that will be of any use. Anyways, a girl with dragon tattoo, and all these things. Annie Besant, book of the diary of Annie Besant. Then even I read children book, because I'm fond of children books, like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So all these books I used to read, but not specifically for improving my English. I used to read them just for killing my time and for entertainment. Anyway, so this is the thing. Now next thing, this is going to really help you. I try to analyze every sentence, and I try to see what is the part of speech of what is the part of speech of this word, what is this part of speech of this word. In this way I try to analyze every sentence, like this verb is being used for which noun, what is the subject in this sentence. In this way I try to analyze every sentence, and that is what you should do as well. This is going to help you a lot in your fillers, close test, and also in your error detection questions. Okay, now I'll tell you about a website, partsofspeech.info. Note it down, partsofspeech.info. Okay, go there. If you are not sure about the part of speech of a particular word in a sentence, just copy the entire sentence, place it over there, and then search. This part of speech tracker will give you the part of speech of every word. Now the trick here, the thing here is, it is not 100% accurate. Okay, it is mostly 80% accurate, but you can go for it. In my earlier days I used to use this tool. Okay, so you can also use this. This is for free, absolutely for free, partsofspeech.info. Now the next thing is my practice. Now I used to practice 2 RCs every day, because I used to take classes on Plus. So I had to discuss reading comprehension with my students, and that's why I had to solve reading comprehensions. And before taking classes on Plus, I never solved 2 RCs every day. I just used to solve the RC from my mock test. Okay, so my main preparation, my main practice was from mock test series. So for English I used to follow Olive Board mock test series. So I'll recommend only 2 mock test series to you. One is Olive Board, and the other is Practice Mock. Okay, these 2 series are really good for your English portion. For other portions also they are good, but for English portion they're extraordinary, these 2 mock tests, believe me. Okay, so you can go for either of them. Okay, so I used to practice from Olive Board. So in my initial days, for my prelims examination, every day I used to take 2 mock tests. Okay, but on some days I used to take 1 mock test as well. I cannot say every day. Like in a week, I can tell you, in a week I used to take somewhere between 10 to 12 mock tests. Okay, so if you round it up, it will be around 2 mock tests every day for prelims examination. Okay, and for mains, I actually mains mock tests used to demotivate me, so I never took mains mock test, but you should take. So always I used to submit the mock test and then attempt the questions. Okay, I just took 1 mains mock test in a time bound manner, but other mains mock tests I used to submit and then attempt the questions. Okay, solve the questions, took the help of the solution part. Okay, for mains I followed Practice Mock Test series. but you can follow Olive Board as well. Olive Board is good. Olive Board is very good. It is excellent. I found Olive Board to be very tough. That's why I went to practice mock test for mains examination, right? So that's all I did. So for English, I'll just summarize. I read Plinth to Paramount by Neetu Singh book, solved the exercise questions. Then I solved 2 reading comprehension passages every day, and the third thing I did was I practiced from Olive Board mock test series. Okay, so these 3 things I did for English, and I'm sure if you do these 3 you will also succeed. And yes, I read something or the other every day. Reading was a habit, so you should also build this habit. Unless you inculcate this habit, you won't be able to succeed in English. You won't be able to score high. Reading is very important, because only when you read you will develop the power of comprehending. Okay, and only then you can succeed in your mains examination, right? So practice more, go on practicing. Buy a mock test series. Mock test series are really going to help you. Now regarding the other test series, you keep on asking me about Grade Up, about test book, about then about test zone. Okay, now the thing is, I don't want to defame any test series, but Grade Up and test book are good for prelims examination, but don't go for them for mains examination. Okay, then you have test book. Test book test series is good for mains and prelims both, but I don't like the English section of this test series. Okay, so for the other portions you can go for it. Okay, so if you ask me about all the sections, then I'll suggest you either go for Olive Board or practice mock. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you everyone. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.